Pose.
I'm not gonna hold you. I redid this intro like 14 times, bro. I ain't doing no more. But welcome back. It's another reaction video. Let's lock in and get into this video. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. What you waiting for? If you're not new, welcome back. Glad you love the channel. Let's jump right into this video.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Out in a Birmingham Housing Authority parking lot is making the rounds on social media. This happened Monday night, and Birmingham police say, get this, nearly 100 rounds were fired in just 1 minute.
3-year-old Wandarius was the only victim in this case. Leaders say this crime was still extremely dangerous. Now, we're only showing you still images from the security video, but we do want to warn you that these images may also be disturbing to some viewers. Now, you can see in the images here dozens of bystanders over there by the building, adults right outside during the Monday night shooting, but Birmingham police tell us they are having a hard time getting any of these witnesses to talk to them, and so far no arrests have been.
I think niggas gonna snitch. Even though niggas is snitching nowadays. But like this snitching, you think niggas gonna snitch? You're not getting no luck, bro. The only time they snitch is if you charge them with something. Niggas is not snitching.
The police department would like to announce that an arrest has been made in the Memorial Day homicide of Wandarius Woods.
Apparently it's this viral video that's going around on social media. Now this incident that we're about to discuss, we actually covered it last year on Independence Day. But it's saying because of new information surrounding this case, it's making it more relevant today. Today we go over this story, seeing some misinformation that's being put out there that I would like to clear up. And not only that, for a man to let off over 90 shots towards 2 people and get one of his 2 targets, you could tell this was personal. This was targeted.
90 shots in a minute? Fuck, he got a switch? Like, God damn.
Now because more information was released, I was able to do more research this video. Now, I want to say this out the gate, man. Revenge come in many ways, and everybody's patience may not be as good as me and yours. Today we go over this video, check out the facts surrounding this video, check out the suspect, the victim, his son, who was key to this story, and why this possibly took place. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no ain't, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. May 29th, 2023. The weather just broke, but during the day, a man decided to go into the Kingston Projects in Birmingham, Alabama, and let off 90 shots, while family, friends, and even kids was outside witnessing the horrific act. Now I can't.
Bro, to let off 90 shots while everybody outside, this shit is personal. And you don't have nothing to live for. How?
The entirety of this video for YouTube guideline. I'll leave the link in the bio for you guys to check it out on the Instagram or the Family TV for YouTube guideline. I'll leave the link in the bio for you guys to check it out on the Instagram or the Family TV or the Family TV X account. But I do play-by-play. Now fam, y'all gonna see still images. Fam, this is the Merrilltown homes in Kingston. Let's mention Birmingham, Alabama. To the left of the screen, a man about to come running with fear for his life as another man is chasing after him shooting. Now the man getting chased is identified as Jadarius Woods. He just came home, 42 years old. And the man with the firearm that's chasing him is identified as 29-year-old DeMarco Griffin. Now it's a man that noticed and a red car pull off, and a man with the white shirt and the ski mask down. Now it's a man that noticed and a red car pull off, and a man with the white shirt and the ski mask down. He come to defense, later identified as John Darius Woods Jr., his son. His dad, who was once stood over, started to crawl to behind a black vehicle. Now DeMarco went to go get another gun out of white sedan across the parking lot, and then come back and shoot more. But Junior evades as he shoots, trying to help his dad. But eventually, his dad was stood over. Junior noticed that, and he ended up pulling off in the car. DeMarco come over and pistol whip his dad and shoot some more, before eventually getting into a red car and pulling off. Now I know that was a lot, so we're gonna come back and cover this briefly once again.
I'm gonna have to watch the video, but hold on. Let's look that back. Alright. That nigga ready? Slow this down, son. He was talking way too fast.
St. Kingston. Let's mention Birmingham, Alabama. To the left of the screen, a man about to come running in fear for his life as another man is chasing after him shooting. Now the man getting chased is identified as Jadarius Woods. He just came home, 42 years old, and the man with the firearm that's chasing is identified as 29-year-old DeMarco Griffin. Now it's a man that noticed in a red car pull over. A man with a white shirt and ski mask down. He come to defense, later identified as John Darius Woods Jr., his son. His dad, who was once stood over, started to crawl to behind a black vehicle. Now DeMarco went to go get another gun out of white sedan across the parking lot and then come back and shoot more. But Junior evades as he shoots, trying to help his dad. But eventually, his dad was stood over. Junior noticed that. He ended up pulling off in the car. DeMarco come over and pistol whip his dad and shoot some more before eventually getting into a red car and pulling off. Now I know that was a lie. So we're gonna come back and cover this briefly once again.
I was thinking I had ADHD. Because I was trying to concentrate what he was saying, but that shit was not happening in my mind. I gotta see the video. What's the video? 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 Video. Go see the video. Bro, everything he explained, the way he explained it, did not happen in that video, bro. But I'm confused. If the son came out bossing, like firing at the nigga that was shooting at his pops, why you didn't finish firing? Why you leave? But that is like, that's overkill. That is OD. That is OD. Bro, that's OD.
To understand why this took place, we gotta go back to 2020. Jadarius was still locked up, and his son, he just got arrested for murder, but he got off after the man he got arrested with, who turned witness, was killed while sitting in a running vehicle. Back in January of 2020, a 26-year-old man who went by the name of Tyrese Richard Marlboro was killed in Birmingham Southtown public housing community. Police responded just before 2 a.m. It was a Friday, so a report of a person shot in the 900 block of 24th Street. They arrived to find Marlboro unresponsive. He was pronounced deceased on the scene at 2:10 a.m. May he rest in peace. I love condolences to his family. Another person was shot as well. They had to take him via private vehicle to UAB Highlands with life-threatening injuries, but thank God they survived. Now the only information that was released is that police said officers had received information that a physical altercation had occurred prior to the shooting. Eventually, Jadarius Marquez Woods Jr., 20 years old at the time, and Jediah Davis, 23, were charged with capital murder in the shooting death of Tyrese.
Men are charged with capital murder in a Birmingham homicide investigation. Police say Jediah Davis and Wandarius Woods are connected to the January 31st death of Tyrese Morrow on 24th Street South. Woods is also charged with attempted murder. Authorities say a second victim who was later found at a hospital is expected to recover.
But see, now, fam, is where we must pay attention. Jadarius Jr., he went to go take it to trial. He was set to go to trial, rather, in September.
Need to run Windows on
I
your
don't like
Mac?
doing reactions in the morning.
Parallels
I'm tired,
Desktop makes it
my
simple to
mind's not
integrate
sharp.
Windows apps into your macOS workflow.
In September of 2021.
I was saying, I don't know how niggas do reaction in the morning. I am exhausted, bro. It is 9:49 in the morning. I am exhausted. I can't pay attention like how I want to pay attention. But that's not good enough.
But by that time, his charges were dropped. You see, Davis, he became a witness. He was also released. He was the only state witness for this case. The judge allowed Davis to search for a job on an ankle monitor until trial had started. But unfortunately, he was gunned down the next month, October 28, 2020. Police were called to the 4300 block of Gadsden Street in the Inglenook neighborhood just before 10 p.m. 2 people were found shot inside a vehicle. Davis was found unresponsive in the front seat of the black sedan. He died at the scene. May he rest in peace. And love and condolences to his family. The second.
Y'all never noticed videos like these, like the crime videos. What that picture had to do with everything he's in? She's looking at, like, look like broken glass evidence. They gotta do anything.
Shows a man as well. He was taken to UAB life-threatening injuries. But thank God he survived. But no one got arrested for Davis' demise. Fast forward to September 2021, Darius Jr., now 21 years old, his capital M charges had been dropped after the witness was shot to death. 2 others refused to show up in court to testify. And eventually, Jadarius Woods and his dad would be home together. But not for long, as they say. Revenge don't have no date on it. Monday, May 29, 2023, Birmingham police said nearly 100 rounds were fired in 1 minute, killing 43-year-old Jadarius Woods Sr. at Monroe Todd home in Kingston. With the surveillance footage making its rounds on social media at the time, no suspect was arrested. And to give you guys context on the type of neighborhood we talking about, this community is the same community where 3 people were shot, including a 5-year-old just 3 months prior. Jadarius Woods.
That's a dangerous ass neighborhood, ain't it? Like the city itself can't do nothing about dangerous neighborhoods like that. 3 months ago, like you said, 5 people got shot. No, 3 people got shot, including a 5-year-old. What the fuck?
He wasn't home for more than 3 years before being gunned down. May he rest in peace. And love and condolences to his family. But here's where we put things in perspective. The video that we broke down earlier in the video, some say his son was the intended target. Some say both. But some say because his son was arrested, his dad was the true intended target.
Out in a Birmingham Housing Authority parking lot is making the rounds on social media. This happened Monday night, and Birmingham police say, get this.
Okay, if the son did it, right? He got free. Came after the dad. The son started shooting at you. You ain't shoot at the sons at all. You kept killing his dad. And let the son get away. Nigga, I am confused about this whole shit. Maybe I'm just a dumb nigga. But wasn't that retarded? Man, listen.
100 rounds were fired in just 1 minute.
And it killed 43-year-old Darius Woods at the Morrell Todd homes in Kingston. Our Lauren Jackson joins us now with more on why leaders say this video is an example of just how reckless gun crime can be. Lauren. Yeah, Catherine, Jonathan, I did some digging, and in the last 3 months, there have been 3 people shot in a housing authority community, including an innocent 5-year-old little girl. And while 43-year-old Darius Woods was the only victim in this case, leaders say this crime was still extremely dangerous. Now, we're only showing you still images from the security video, but we do want to warn you that these images may also be disturbing to some viewers. Now, you can see in the images here dozens of bystanders over there by the building, adults right outside during the Monday night shooting, but Birmingham police tell us they are having a hard time getting any of these witnesses to talk to them, and so far no arrests have been made. Now, city leaders say there are security cameras, BPD cameras, lighting, and license plate readers at all housing authority communities. And normally crime like this is not coming from residents. But they say this type of gun violence is even more dangerous inside communities like these because it's likely to hit an innocent victim.
We should never see in any neighborhood.
Y'all couldn't see the video, but in the video, she shot the pops. Like overhead, pow, pow, pow. runs to the car. Runs to the car. Reload, comes back, stand over the bottle, start pistol whipping his ass. And shot him some more. This is OD. Like, that's OD.
Especially our public housing units that have so many families and children in close proximity. What we saw in Kingston, where we have so many people outside and we have adults that are making very stupid and poor decisions.
And I reached out to Birmingham Police tonight to learn more about the suspects in this case, but I have not heard back yet. Now, in response to this leaked video, housing authority leaders tell us that they are aware that the video and the footage are...
The next month, the shooter will be identified and arrested June 2nd, 2023 at 10:38 p.m. Identified as DeMarco Antonio Griffin, 29 years old, from Center Point. Now, it's been rumors that DeMarco is Davis' brother. That's yet to be confirmed, but that will serve as a clip.
That would make sense. But why you can't go after the sun? The sun was outside too. Maybe I'm tired, or maybe I'm just slow. I don't know. I'm just watching the video. It just came up one thing, and I wanted to know what it was about. This case is crazy, bro. If revenge was a person, it'd be that nigga.
As a clear motive.
The Birmingham Police Department would like to announce that an arrest has been made in the Memorial Day homicide of one Darius Woods. On Monday, May 29th, one Darius Woods was shot and killed in the 4400 block of 9th Avenue North in the Dr. Morrell Todd Homes housing community. Homicide detectives identified a suspect in this case. They presented case information to the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. The Jefferson County District Attorney's Office issued a murder warrant for the following suspect: DeMarco Griffin, 27 years old, of Birmingham, Alabama. On Friday,
That nigga was 29. Why is niggas standing like this?
June 2nd, officers with the Community Safety Partnership Division observed DeMarco Griffin's vehicle at an apartment complex in East Birmingham. They notified the homicide unit. The homicide unit requested assistance from the Special Enforcement Division's Crime Reduction Team. Crime Reduction Team officers responded to the apartment complex and took DeMarco Griffin into custody without any incident. He will be booked into the Jefferson County Jail with no bond. This arrest would not have been possible if it wasn't for the partnership between the Housing Authority Birmingham District and the Birmingham Police Department.
You have it, fam. I try my best to give you guys as much public information surrounding that clip in less than 10 minutes. As we wrap this video up, all the victims that we talked about in this video, once again, rest in peace and love and condolences to you guys' families. It's an unfortunate situation, but when justice can't get it done, sometimes people feel street justice is just as satisfying. Fam, this was the story of a...
Yeah. Don't copy about that. You try to do shit the right way, it's not going your way, so you take shit in matters in your own hands. Rest in peace to everybody who died to him, man. Like, nobody, it's just crazy. And my light just went up. Today's not my morning, man. I'm out.